Hello, this is Palico Pouch and welcome back to more of The Curious Expedition. Got it right that time. The Curious Expedition. We are on expedition number 2 with Charles Darwin. We lost our donkey last time. Wasn't good. Donkey dead. That's a large portion of our carry weight. Just gone. Disappeared. Up in smoke. So hopefully we will get around to either being offered another pack animal of some sort, or we might be able to purchase one. But I am getting ahead of myself. So first things first, as you can see, we were left last time with the drylands. Now, we can choose from the malicious drylands, or we can choose from the sad drylands. Now, malicious. That's a nasty word. Sad, that says to me, everyone's a bit unhappy, whereas this is like, die! Just die! So let's go for the sad drylands. I've always been pretty fond of the Caribbean, and I'm guessing that would be Florida. So I went to Florida a few years ago. Lovely place. So we'll crack on with that one. After getting up very early, I boarded the ship. The captain had yet to arrive, so I saw if there was anything I could do. A rough-looking hunter politely asked for my attention. He told a story about a malicious hyena called Snarf Rattle. He hated the creature with all his heart and wanted it dead. A worthwhile reward would wait for me if I killed it and brought back its skin. Yes. So there was I trying to get rid of the whole maliciousness and staying away from that, and now we have to deal with a malicious hyena instead. But let's do it. We have our trusty shotgun. He nodded gratefully and wished us luck for our hunt. The expedition could potentially lift me into first place. My fame was well known, so many new recruits arrived at the ship, willing to join our trek. Who did I want to recruit? So we have Nasir-Ruddin Kama, the trader. Nasir-Ruddin Kama, we'll say Kama, the trader. And he's got some aggressive dice, which is good. Carrying capacity is okay, but more importantly, the reason why the trader is one of my favourite is because they haggle, which means that the prices of the stuff we could possibly trade will be cheaper, which obviously is good if you haven't got a lot of stuff or you want to get more of it. So that's a good one. And then we have Brother Derek, the missionary. Now he has defense. Easy. There we go. He has defensive dice, which we've got one of at least anyway, and we don't have a lot of attack. So again, I'm heading more towards the trader. The capacity is only 1, and again we're really suffering with capacity. But the perk is an increased maximum sanity, which would be good, but I think we have to go for the trader, Nasir-Ruddin. We could use a trader and welcome Nasir-Ruddin Kama in our trek. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that our ship was prepared to put out to sea. So now we can choose to either purchase equipment or look at animal improvement. Now, I'm going to click on animal improvement. Although we don't have any animals, I was hoping we could buy one. A pack saddle artisan offered to improve the carrying capacity of animals. She was asking for quite some money, but the additional carrying capacity would surely be beneficial to us. And because we don't have an animal, we can't choose that. Damn. So, in which case, we must just have a look at the equipment and see what we can buy. Now, as it stands, we've got a bit of chocolate, but we could definitely do with some more. And we have 90 funds at the moment. So how much is the chocolate? 10. Now, this map is going to be bigger than the last one. So I think we should probably buy 4 of those to take us up to 8. We used up all the machetes last time. How much is a machete worth? Machetes are worth 2. So if we get 10 of those. Ropes help us climb hills and get into shrines which are in a hole, which is good. How much are those? They're 2 as well. So let's just get 5 of those. And do we want any torches? We'll get 2 torches and we'll leave ourselves with 10. I think that's a decent amount. How much are marbles? Marbles are good for trading to tribespeople. Well, they're not too expensive, so we'll go for them as well. Hopefully we'll be able to haggle a decent price for maybe some good stuff. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. 1 will be used up already, which leaves us 4. So that's us with a full inventory as well, so we have to be careful here. And let's set sail. Let's get on it. Expedition 2. And we're sailing in. As you can see, we've got 4 regions this time round. After barely surviving one of the most monstrous thunderstorms I have ever witnessed on a ship, we arrived at our expedition area. I knew this land held 1 or 2 special surprises for us. So, we can access ship storage. Do I want to drop anything? I don't think I want to drop anything. We can always use the custom flares early and free up that space. And as I said, if we come across a village, we can always use the marbles to either trade for food or hopefully some shiny stuff. So let's begin our expedition. So straight away, it would appear we have the hyena, Snarf Rattle, who we have to take down. Do I want to do it first thing? Yes, I do. So let's go back to the ship and access the ship storage. And let's get rid of those for the time being. And then we'll go and attack the hyena, then come back and drop off the bits from the hyena onto the ship. I think that's the best way of going about it. So let's just move the 1 space. And attack! Oh, he has friends. And they have 1, 2, 3, they have 6 health. Hopefully we're going to be lucky on these rolls. Not too lucky. Let's hold the defensive and roll those again. So we can riposte. So that's 2 and 2. What about if we put the eye up? That's 3. So let's do the precise attack. We'll save that and roll again. So what do we have now? That and that is 5. So we can take down... this hyena here has 3 left. Now, we can obviously kill that, which means we'll take less hits on the next go. Or we can get close to killing the other hyena and maybe take them both out on the next go, but it means we might get hit hard on this go. Decisions. Let's take this one out. With the shotgun, there's a good chance that we're going to get decent damage overall on our next round anyway. So let's kill that one. We'll pull that out, and that's how it goes. So we'll take the 1 shield, end the round. Wow. Okay. Ouch. Oh god. And they're bleeding. That's not a good start. That's not a good start. Let's see. So we can use 2 of those together. That's a multi-attack, which will take 3 down on both, but it means we don't have any more. Because that trader's down. He's bled out. So we don't have the extra attack dice. Oh dear. Let's roll again. If we bring this off. Okay. So what happens if we put those up? So that is 2 and 2. Or we can have 3. Or we can go for 5 again. No. That's just 3. Oh, it's a multi-attack. Okay, multi-attack. Let's do the multi-attack. Pull this out and hopefully we'll get something. So what's that? 4 shield? Well, we'll have to take that. I don't suppose we could have asked for much better on that go. Wow. That's not good. We could flee. Do we commit? We're almost dead. Do we commit? There's a good chance we're going to die if we commit. Let's flee. Let's flee. Our only hope was to escape. The injuries to Biki Tatar and Nasir Rudin Karma was too severe to run away. There was nothing I could do but leave the wounded behind. Okay. Well, that's not good. And we're both bleeding. He's suffering from a wound. Even though this will heal by time, an injury can become infected and turn into a serious problem. Right. As you saw when we went back to the ship, we can't actually flee this map and finish the expedition. I think the best thing we can do is just loot the local area and get the hell out of Dodge, because this has not gone well at all. So let's go to the first location. This bleak and foreboding place was situated in the middle of a swamp, littered with the remains of long dead elephants. For some reason, hundreds of the animals had come here to die. So let's search the area. I was certain there was something to find here. We formed small search teams and searched the place. Never split the party when there's only two of you. Never split the party. It's rule one in horror films. We inspected some skeletons and found some well-preserved elephant tusks. Ivory was very valuable, and I was delighted to see that our time here had been well spent. But we can't carry anything. Right. Well, we've lost our trader, so let's get rid of the marbles. We'll take those, and we'll go back to the ship, I think. So, back to the ship. Return to ship, and we shall access the ship's storage. Drop those off. And we'll take the machetes. They will help me cut through the jungle to our next spot. And let's use these custom flares. Nothing up there. Nothing up there. We don't really want to be going very close to the hyena, since he just kicked our ass. And we're out of range. Okay, let's go up the hill. Let's see what we can see from there. Righty, so we have two areas. Now, the first one, I'm presuming being on a mountain will be somewhere we rest. And it looks like we've aggroed, we've aggroed the big hyena. This isn't going to end well, I feel. So let's play it wide. So let's go to there, to there, to there, and then to there. We'll eat some chocolate to get us there first. So, oh no, don't want there. So 10, 19, 25, 41. And hopefully that will keep us far away from the hyena. Yeah, so it's a waterfall. That wouldn't have helped us anyway at this point. Oh, at least we have a shrine. In the wilderness, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from getting infected. Kia McLean's wound was beginning to look very unappetizing indeed. Oh dear. Well, let's see what's in the shrine. We arrived at a majestic structure, seemingly a holy shrine to the inhabitants of the region. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators. A circle of dried up blood had been drawn around the whole structure as a warning for anybody who dared to enter here. The ground around the structure felt hot when touched. It was still possible to walk the ground, but the potential source of this heat was disconcerting. So let's enter the shrine. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. Our steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. Sacred altar. So let's investigate. Thankfully, it's just the one thing this time around, so let's nick it. This was not a day of hesitation. We took the artifact from the altar. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to shake wildly. We hurried outside as the shrine was swallowed by the earth, and a huge volcano erupted, spitting his fire like a vengeance to our sacrilege. Ah. That's more than one volcano. And that's also kind of scuppered us as far as getting to this one's concerned. So I think we're pretty much dead. There's not a lot we can do here. Let's go for it. Death or glory. Let's go for this last one. Then we'll hover up around here, rest here, and hopefully by that point we've lost the hyena and we can get back to our ship and get out of here. Now my only issue is, are we going to set the fire? Yeah. Oh god. Well. Okay. I'm getting a bit of a deja vu here. This is what happened to our donkey. We found a massive stone altar located in the middle of a natural jungle clearing. Despite the massive vegetation surrounding it, the altar looked absolutely pristine. A deepening was filled with surprisingly clean water. Engravings indicated that objects would be sacrificed by putting them into the water. We can sacrifice some items. What happens if we sacrifice? That's rubbish. There was nothing there at all. And that was the most valuable thing. You know? Don't suppose they're worth anything, are they? No. You're not having anything. I had nothing to sacrifice here and decided to leave. So let's eat all our chocolate. We'll just about make it there. As long as we don't burn. My wound has become hot to the touch. Every step is an ordeal. So we need 26 sanity to get back to the ship. So if we rest just for the one night, I think we'll be okay. This waterfall was of enormous scale. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water was fresh and cool. So let's rest overnight. We prepared camp and told the people, the person, to rest. All hope seemed to be lost. We barely managed to collect enough wood to light a campfire. Laying awake and listening to the menacing nature surrounding me, I wondered if there was a way to foresee the kinds of dangers that would await me when exploring the old temples in these lands. Well, you've had enough exploring for this expedition, I feel. Maybe if I paid extra attention to their appearance, I could gain an advantage. Now let's rest up. After days of resting, we still enjoyed the rumbling of the falling water. The natural beauty of this place was breathtaking. Well, that's us rested up. Adventure, death awaits! Death awaits. Come on out of the way, I want to see what's wrong. So, oh, right, that's just the mission. But we are injured. We've got a wounded infection. Another wounded infection. Who's an alcoholic. We're both knackered. We can barely make it back to the ship. Hopefully we won't aggro the hyena or else we're done for. Oh, he's moving away. That might be what saves us. Oh, okay. Let's get out of here. Let's sail home. I had to ask my heart once more. Did I really want to abort this expedition? Yes. Yes. There was only one solution. Our time for departure had come, and I ordered the captain to prepare our vessel. The unexplored shall stay unexplored for today. And the living will stay living for today, I feel, as well. Escaped. That is probably the most apt way of putting it. That was absolutely atrocious. Still, with us finishing, at least we get to choose from a medal. I hope. There we go. Yep. So, what shall we have today? We have Desert Explorer, reduced movement costs in deserts. We have Waterproof, reduced movement costs in shallow rivers. And we have Bullet Hoarder. No idea how, but a character with this perk finds a bullet somewhere every couple of days. Well, seeing as we are definitely struggling with attack dice, we'll have to go for Bullet Hoarder. Bullets come up as an extra dice on your attack rolls if you choose to use them. Oh dear. We are not doing well. So we have the mask, or the golden owl head, which is worth 70 or funds of 40. Ivory generally is worth quite a lot, so let's gift that to keep us at least in third place. Yeah, see, they're worth 60, so that'll be 120. We'll sell them both, and hopefully we can get enough bits for our next one, which thankfully is a little bit easier. We have a jungle, a desert, and another desert. I think we'll be going to the jungle. That's the easier one. But we'll do that on the next episode. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.